Hey guys, it's Carl Coffee here from 221B Gaming, and today the Division update has finally arrived. So it's April 12th, and it's the day we've all been waiting for, Incursions. So after you've done the update, the first thing you're hit with is the actual patch notes, which is quite good of them. So if you don't know what's coming or what has now arrived, I'm going to give you just a quick look at what you can expect to see in our streams today and every time after this. So the overview just gives you a brief example of what's coming. As you can see, there's 6 categories there. I'm going to go into each one individually and give you a better explanation. So Falcon Lost is the name of the incursion, the first incursion that we're going to get. It's a new mission available, as you can see, in the Stuyvesant area. That's the kind of bottom right, next to the big water plant, challenging daily. You must be level 30, you must have completed the General Assembly mission. The encounter's balanced for 4 players with high level gear. So according to the full patch notes down here, which I don't know if you'll see it. No, you don't see it yet. But when I watched the live stream, what they said was there's 2 difficulties. There's a hard difficulty, which has a recommended gear score to participate, and there's a challenging difficulty, which has a required gear score. So unless you're with 4 guys that have gear good enough, you will not be able to even attempt. So that shows you how difficult it's going to be, but that's a good thing. So gear score, that comes into effect with the, whether you can participate or not. So every non-vanity gear piece that can be found when your agent is level 30 has a gear score value. So after you hit level 30, any gear that drops for you, I guess, anywhere in the game, like from challenging dailies, the Dark Zone, it's going to have this gear score, this number right beside it. So that's going to give you an average if you go next to your name, and you have to hit the certain average to be able to compete in certain activities. Gear sets, this is probably one of my favorite things, to be honest. As you can see on screen, there's 4 gear sets coming. There's the Tactician's Authority, which is based around your electronics and support capabilities. Medic would come in handy. Striker's Battle Gear provides bonus for assault capabilities, anyone on the front line who likes to charge in, take control. Sentry's Call is for marksmen, sniping, and just staying back. And then, of course, Path of the Nomad provides bonuses for lone wanderers, and I'm pretty sure the Path of the Nomad is a Dark Zone gear set. You can only get it from the Dark Zone. I can't confirm that yet. Trading, which is something we all knew is coming and we've all been waiting for ever since Destiny. We wanted it, we waited for it, it never came. And it's a good way that they've done it. So items dropped by enemies can be shared with other players, but there's a couple of perks. So first of all, you can only share it with people within 2 hours of picking up the item. And you can only share it with people that were in your group at the time of picking it up. As you can see, you can only share an item the first... Okay, so there it says for the first hour, but other patch notes have said for 2 hours, so I'm a bit unsure there. I'm just going to go with what it says here. And you can only share it with people who are currently in your group. But it does mean that if you drop it for one person, any of the other 2 people in your group can also pick it up, but then they can drop it as well. So it's a really good system. And I'm pretty sure you can only trade... Or what they said on the live stream is that you can only trade in the Dark Zone whenever you're in a checkpoint, I think, or a safe zone, which is handy, otherwise people will just come and steal your stuff. Assignments. So, bringing back to Destiny again, which I hate doing, but it does have those similarities. It's kind of like the bounties from Destiny, except we have daily and weekly assignments. As you see, assignments come in different categories: combat-based, Dark Zone-based, or crafting-based, and they all reward you with different things. They do reward you with Phoenix credits. But I'm not 100% sure what they're used for now that all the changes have been made. I'll go over that in a second. So Dark Zone supply drops. Okay. These are probably one of the most interesting things about the update. When you're in the Dark Zone, every hour or so, I think throughout most of the day, they're going to drop in air support, which is going to have a supply crate, and it's going to land somewhere random in the Dark Zone, and it's just going to be a case of every group in there running towards this area. Now the area is going to be heavily guarded by AI enemies, and it's going to be a case of killing the enemies and the first team to pick up the loot wins, basically. And the reason this is because you do not have to extract it. Whenever you get the items from the supply crate, you're going to keep it forever. Like, your group are going to get something and it's going to be theirs forever. So even if another team kills you afterwards, they will not get access to the items you've picked up. So that's going to be crazy. People are just going to be racing for that. Okay, so the full patch notes, new features. This is the stuff we've gone over. Okay, so that's another thing, the group spectator camera. So now whenever you die, you can spectate your teammates, which I love because I die quite a lot and I don't like just looking at the same thing, especially if I can't be of any use, I guess. So that's handy. There's new weapons introduced. I read this morning. I never knew this was coming. Warlord is an assault rifle, Historian is a sniper, and the Valkyria is a submachine gun. So we'll have to wait and see how good they are. We don't know how to get them yet, if they're from high-end stuff or, from like end-game content or not. Game changes. Turret skill can no longer suppress enemy NPCs, which is good because we could defeat bosses quite easily for stuff like that. Recalibrating high-end items will now cost normal credits instead of Phoenix credits. So that's what I was talking about before. I'm not sure what Phoenix credits will have their importance for anymore, other than just the basic stuff, because they're also changing the Dark Zone 6 vendor. That no longer costs Phoenix credits. It's going to be costing Dark Zone funds. So crafting, this I never knew about this either, but this part I'm kind of upset about because I made a lot of money instead of crafting because I'm stupid. So 10 greens converts to 1 blue, 15 blues converts to 1 orange, 10 high-end materials to craft convert to 1 level 31 high-end. So it's a much lower exchange rate. So like 10 to 1 blue, I'm pretty sure used to be 5. And I may have, yeah. Same with orange. And another thing on that as well, they changed the amount that you get for deconstructing. So if you deconstruct a blue item, instead of getting 2 fabrics, it's going to give you now 1. So they've proper decreased everything on the crafting side of things. Okay, so they added controller dead zone calibration and settings menu, and there's a few bug fixes here. I'll just let you guys pause that if you want to read them. Some of them are like, some of them affect me, but a lot of them I've never heard of, which is fine. There's another page. Okay. And amongst all of that, there is individual console updates as well, I believe. Like, nothing major, just bug things. And the PC have definitely got a few extra things as well, just to fix it for graphics and stuff that I read anyway. Yeah, so that was the update patch notes. So don't show again. And there we go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope some of you who didn't know what was coming now have a rough idea. Just quickly, as you can see, my gear score is 168. I don't know if that's good or not, but hopefully. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and give us a comment down below. Let us know what you're looking forward to most. And I will see you in a couple of hours, where I'm going to be streaming this all day. Hopefully I'm going to get some friends in there with me, because right now everyone's at work and I don't want to try the incursion in a group of randoms. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.